Okay, Maddie. Welcome, everybody. Week 2 podcast, episode 4. We have the GOAT back in the studio. We're going to have some people call in. I'm not sure when they're going to get in, but we're gonna test out this site and see how we can get callers in. I just did want to make a comment, Maddie. Episode 1 was the most watched broadcast we've had, and there he is. There's David Kroll coming in right now. Dave, I was just doing intros.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Am I good on frame?
Get a little higher. There you go. You're good.
How's that?
And Dave, I'm just going to go through a little intro, and then you can mute your phone or do whatever you want, and then I'll cue you in. But we're recording now, so you're on screen and you're being recorded. I just want to make a couple comments. I just announced episode 4 being launched today, and episode 1. Oh, wait a minute! Oh my God, he's got the suit on. Dave, Andy Kroll just joined us as well. He's on the screen. I don't know if you could see him, Dave. Probably not, but Andy is also there.
Oh, I can see him. He looks
He's got
good.
his headphone. This is. We are officially launching a webcast now. So, Andy, if you just sit aside, you look great there, kid,
Thank
with
you.
the whole headset. I don't know where you stole that from, some kind of hearing place or something. But I was just getting into podcast week 2, episode 4. But I want to make some comments first. Episode 1, where Maddie came on, it was the episode was called "The GOAT." By far the largest audience, most viewerships. But what I noticed is viewership has been dropping precipitously since that first episode. So if we want to get the Super Bowl invite on a media ticket, we're going to have to really start kicking this in a little bit, sharing the episodes with people, getting subscriptions onto the YouTube. And we'll have probably, Matty, you and I would represent at the Super Bowl if we get invited. I thought about the Ryder Cup, but it's probably too soon, and you're a horrible golfer, so we probably won't go there. But okay, so let's just I'm gonna cue you guys in a minute, but let's go back to the GOAT being in studio, and we talked a little bit about some of Matty's issues. Some of the controversy. We're only going to touch on it briefly because we want to put it to bed. I've tried for 3 episodes to put it to bed. But Andy and Mike made comments related to your championships. Andy made a comment. It was off camera, I think. He said that Jack, a former owner, and you could argue disgruntled, was witness to the year where your daddy drafted your entire team and you won a championship. Andy said he texted Jack separately, and Jack confirmed the story and said he would sign an affidavit and is 1,000% certain that is exactly what happened. So I don't know if Andy, if you want to comment, you're here now. I don't.
Yeah, first off, I want to say thanks for having me on again.
Of course.
And anything short of business casual for this event is despicable. So I'll just say,
Unless you're in studio.
I did make a comment about
different.
Matty's shirt. Yeah.
Is it too tight?
No, it's just ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack's a former league owner and
Mm-hmm.
certainly disgruntled. No question about that.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that when I asked him. But he said he said 1,000%, and he even commented that Uncle Gary helped with multiple championships, and he also helped draft Mikey's teams as well.
Oh my God! Well, Mikey has the link. Maybe he can call in. Really?
I have been a witness to Uncle Gary kind of like mouthing picks to Maddie at drafts in the past.
Well, I've seen it, even when we had the draft a couple years back. So what? It's not his name. So let's do this. Why don't we do this? Mikey made the suggestion, and I'm going to put it to a league vote as commissioner. And what we're going to do is anything before 2017 is wiped off the records. We don't care what you won. You were 5 years old. Your daddy picked your team. It's embarrassing to even count it. I'll let you keep the bling, Maddie. I'll let you keep the bling. But now Mikey might be down to 2 championships.
No. If we got rid of everything between 2017, we would be same amount of championships. Of course, Mike brings it up.
3-3, I think you'd be, right?
Of course, Mike brings it up when it favors him. Like,
I hear you.
He had 4 before. He wouldn't say fucking anything. So
Oh no.
come on.
No. David, anything? David, you're muted right now. Anything to add? Anything? Any insight you have? I know you weren't in the league then, but you were similar ages to some of these kids.
Yeah, no. First off, thanks for having me on. First time on. Long
yeah,
time
welcome.
viewer.
That's
long
right.
time fan.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm a fan of your cooking series that you've done as well, that you put on the line. So
thank you.
It's good to see the Big Daddy Studio take that name and recycle that. I appreciate that.
Thanks for the plug, Dave.
Of course. Insight to draft allegations, I can't speak to them, although I do know the location in which that they were held, and that computer room was a disaster. And Uncle Gary spent many nights.
Is this the Falls house you're talking about?
Certainly, absolutely is.
Okay.
I've seen that room. You'd think, why wouldn't they draft in the basement? A lot of stuff went down in the computer room. And that room was a disaster, and Uncle Gary spent a lot of time in there, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was there during draft night. And like you said, you've seen him mouth picks, but Matty is impressionable as it is today. Imagine how impressionable him and Mikey were when they were 8 years old. So
that's another great point. So I think what we're going to do, and I could take votes right here. I think I know what Matty's vote would be. I can take votes with at least David, Andy, and myself that we wipe clean anything before 2017, and it's not recognized as anything really. And going from 2017, Matty, you're still one of the best owners, if not the best owner, since 2017. But I would imagine you're going to vote no on that.
well, absolutely, yeah.
That referendum.
How can you erase history? Are you going to take away Bill Russell's championships when he was?
Bill Russell didn't cheat, Matty. He didn't have someone else shoot and rebound for him.
I wanted to jump in before, but of course I'm going to let my commissioner speak. We're going to take testimony from the only owner ever dishonorably discharged from the league.
That's a fair point.
And we're going to take his
well, it's not just his testimony. It's Andy's. It's everyone's made. It's your brother. Your brother has.
Actually, what? Quiet down there, Chubbs. Don't.
Are you talking about Steven?
No, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
From the league.
Steven, we don't even mention his name. Yeah, we don't even mention his name.
If I may jump in real quickly.
Yeah, please.
I would, if we were having a vote, I would vote nay. I think history is history. I think of an example of, I look at Pete Rose, right? Are we going to belittle his accomplishments? Although he, there's some hearsay about, malfeasance. I think greatness is greatness.
So,
Steroid era is another one.
Yeah. So you're a no. Matty's a no. Andy, what do you say?
See, you have to give Matty some credit because his brain grows at a slower level than the average human being.
Now that's okay.
And
all right. Well, now we're just getting
into
I vote $14 suit he's wearing, Dave.
You vote yes. Okay. All right.
That's a $40 suit he's wearing.
That's a beautiful suit. All right. So I'm going to bring it to a league vote about 2017 being anything before that being stripped. But David makes a valid point, right? We maybe we put an asterisk on the prior championships. But let's move on, and I'll bring it up. I think if we can get Daddy in the studio, which is a big if, I blocked out a 1 hour special for Saturday or Sunday night. Saturday I'm going to be in Hoboken, I think, with my son and his wife. So maybe Sunday, but I did block out a 1 hour special to have Yuji in studio, but he continues to avoid the. Are you raising your hand, Andy?
Correct.
Yeah.
Why are you so red?
Oh, I was up in Syracuse and I was golfing outside. I'm not red. I
was going to say you look
tan.
extremely red.
Okay. Well,
bordering on purple.
Okay. All right. Here we go. So what we're going to do, and I just want to take a second, right? We love the podcast. We love what we're doing here. Just want to recognize today's a somber day, September 11th. You boys had your uncle who was lucky enough to get out, but we just want to recognize that it's a somber day, and we don't want to forget about talk about not forgetting about history, and that's something that we should think about during this day. Just wanted to mention that, and then we can get back into some of the podcasts. So we'll table your issues, but they remain issues. Your daddy remains an issue. Pat remains an issue, which I'm going to get to towards the end of this. But let's take a look at week one's in the books. I don't think there were any surprises, right? Not really. I think the two people on camera calling in had some really, really tough. I would say David had a tougher loss. DJ Moore was wide open.
I know.
Wide open, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's over, right? And who had Caleb Williams?
Pat.
Who did Pat play?
Me.
Oh, so he would have demolished you even worse.
He won on the touchdown in the minute.
Well,
left.
he would have been even worse. So it is David had a worse beatdown. David, do you want to talk a minute about? Did you stay up for the game? I certainly did. It was brutal to watch, and it's not even my team. I mean, he was wide open, and you seem to have some. Every year, Dave, either you get injuries or you get these late night losses. I mean, how do you stay positive? How do you keep your team positive in the locker room after something like that?
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I always like to say that's why we play. You play for the rough matches. I'm privileged enough. You look at Maddie's all-time record and you see a 1 in the tie column. I have the privilege of going down in history of one of those players that, did see a tie go down. So it's easy to stay positive when at the end of the day, we get to play a game, watch people play a game for money. At the end of the day, I try and take that perspective. But yeah, it's a tough break. It's part of the game. That's why we play. As far as watching the game, I did watch, and then I decided that around halftime, DJ Moore wasn't looking great, so I decided to pull Johnny Crawl method, which the less you watch, the more they score.
Yeah,
that's the John Crawl method. So
Well,
I tried to do that, and it DJ Moore.
Did you see the play I talked about? Did you see the play?
Of course,
Yeah.
I've seen the play,
Okay.
Dave. I've
And
seen
then he
the
almost
play.
got killed over the middle.
Yep, I've seen the play.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but it's why we play.
Well,
I'll
tell you,
my
Matty, I don't
roster,
think you're allowed to do
so.
that. I'm sorry, Dave, to interrupt. He moved the microphone off the studio stanchion. Sorry, Dave, but I would say, Dave, and I appreciate it. With an attitude like that, I see a lot of. I mean, that's just a positive attitude from another owner, and that's
like
the
my
type
roster.
of attitude that wins championships. That's the type of attitude that wins championships.
I trust my guys.
So I hope
in the
things
locker room.
turn around. Yeah, I love that. Excellent. So I'm going to leave that bad luck, Dave, to let's put it behind us. I think Maddie's going to get into predictions in a minute, but first we want to talk about some of the trades. And we have two people on the podcast today, funny enough, that made I think the only trade in week one, right? Is that correct?
Yep.
So let's talk about it. So I know people had sent some comments. So I'll give you the trade, and then you guys, Andy, let's just step aside.
Gotcha.
Get some perspective from these two, and then you and I can talk together about why we did it and why we think it's good for both our teams. So the trade was I received DK Metcalf, one of the best receivers in the history of football, and Dak Prescott, who will no doubt have 3 touchdowns against the Giants this week. And Andy received
doubt.
Trevor Lawrence, who is a notoriously 32-point quarterback a week, right? He's horrible. And Ladd McConkey, who's a good player, and that I needed to give up something to get the 2 players I got. So I'm happy with the trade. And I was talking to some of my back office people, and the original trade. And Andy, do you remember what the initial trade was? I don't recall. I know it wasn't Dak. So who was in there?
I tried to get rid of Jacoby Myers instead of DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
who had
I
a great
wasn't
week
going.
one, and I actually like Jacoby Myers going forward. But I like DK Metcalf more, so I knew I had to get rid of DK.
It was Jacoby Myers, right?
Yeah.
So I talked to my back office, and I said, listen, this is what's on the table. I don't like it. And then one of my GMs said, if you can get Dak in there, get Jacoby out, let's make the deal. I like it. It's good for the locker room. And that's what the team thought would work. And so I'm happy with the trade. I think the difference number is minimal, right? A couple points. But Andy, what's your thought? Like I know people came out and attacked it, but I think it's a pretty fair trade.
Yeah, I don't know if it was attackable. I do think I won the trade. I think Ladd McConkey's a good player, and I think Keenan Allen's due for some sort of like knee soreness or something.
No, Keenan Allen gets 15 targets a week.
It seems like Matty agrees. McConkey gives you 8 catches every week. He's a great wide receiver, too. And now I have Jamar Chase and Ladd McConkey, which I'm super happy with. And Trevor
Who are your
Lawrence.
quarterbacks, Andy? Who are your quarterbacks?
I have Bo Nix and Trevor Lawrence. And Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, easy, Dave. Easy. Look at Dave's. So Andy. That tells me that it's such a bad trade for him.
What is that?
Trevor Lawrence.
Your quarterback one is Michael Penix.
You can't compare the two. Michael Penix had 55 points last week.
Yeah, I could score 55 points versus the Bucs defense.
I don't know if you could.
That's pretty good.
Dave,
flag.
thoughts on the trade? Andy seems to like it. Thinks he won the trade.
I win.
Yeah, I mean,
Dave?
I think that I think it's a win-win for both teams. I think, like you said, you got your locker room guy, but I do like Ladd McConkey a lot. I think he's probably, as far as projections go, a little lower than what he probably will score. I think a lot of people have inflated projections. And you never really understand. Like, I look at a guy like Kyron Williams every week. He's like projected to be this great running back, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Then he's on waivers after week 6. So I think Ladd McConkey's on the other side of that, where his projected scores are actually a little too conservative. I think he will have a great season. Trevor Lawrence is a guy that is just nothing. He's nothing. So
do you does I don't mean to interrupt, Dave. Does anybody else feel like David is so much more professional than we are right now?
I wore a blazer.
I know, but you look a mess, kid. You got the bad T-shirt and the 1985 headset.
I
with
just
the
had a
giant thing in
grueling
the front.
3-hour monotone lecture.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, Dave, let me ask you this though, Dave, and Matty, I'm going to let you comment on the trade.
Sure.
1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Trevor Lawrence and who? Bo Nix? Those are your 2 starting quarterbacks, you're telling me, Andy?
Yep.
Okay, Dave, 1 to 10. 10 being they're great, 1 you're in trouble.
I think you got to look at the whole roster. You can't just look at 2 quarterbacks. So I give it a 5. I'll give it a 5 because, like you said, he's got Ladd McConkey and Jamar Chase. So
yeah. So here's the thing. Andy came on the podcast. Second or third podcast? All he talked about was what's he called a 2-flex league. 2-flex league. 2-flex league.
What?
He's got Bo Nix and Trevor Lawrence. Superflex,
Bo Nix is going to have a great year.
What did
He had
Bo
a tough
Nix do
week
last
1.
week?
He had a tough week
22.
1.
He had 22. He had 22 points. Same number. By the way, that is the same number that the alleged Pop Warner uniform was.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I can find a picture, David.
That's crazy. And so, Matty, give me your thoughts on the trade.
Well, you didn't get sodomized, but you got raped.
Oh,
come on.
come on.
I tried to avoid saying it.
Oh,
come on.
Yeah.
Here's why I go with this. Dave, when you first called me up asking me about the trade and if you think I should do it.
What are you talking about?
What?
I told you.
What is this?
I told you.
What is he
We're not on the golf.
You're going to get to that.
I told you that you could try to get Dak in there. But you did get Dak.
What are you talking about?
Did he call another owner about a trade?
You know it's true.
He probably called Mark before he called Matty.
You know it's true. I had to call. Let's not get into that right now.
Any thoughts on? So you think the trade's bad? So let's talk.
Here's the trade. So,
I had the trade.
you gave up Ladd, which I think was not a good decision.
Okay, fine. I get it. I get it. Go
I
ahead.
think that you got Dak. I think Dak is going to have a stellar game.
Yeah.
This week.
Giants. Yeah, you got the Giants.
He's going to have a good season, but you're counting out T-Law a little bit. I think he's going to take a step up. He just got a new rookie receiver, won the Heisman.
Counting on who?
I think you're discrediting
Trevor Lawrence?
Just a bit. I think he's going to take a step up. If you don't remember, he was a number 1 pick. He just got the Heisman winner on his team playing receiver. He's got Brian Thomas Jr.
First off,
yep.
He's got great hair,
be
too.
Good. Listen,
he does have great hair. But Travis Hunter, they already said he's going to do more defensive snaps this week. I just saw it. What? All right. Okay.
Do you want me to bring in my trade consultant for a quick comment on the trade?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
If Robin's on the screen, I'm leaving.
If Rob gets on the screen, I'm ending the podcast.
Let's just say he agreed with Maddie's take on the trade.
Okay, that's fine. Then yeah.
I don't want to say
Real
the
men
R
throw
word,
hammer.
but you know,
if you can't throw hammer, you throw javelin. That's what the track team. That's what they say in track. Get out of here. What is that? What is that? Oh, okay. So, all right. Let's put that to bed. The trade's done. It was approved by the league. I think it's a good trade, and time will tell. We'll come back. Let's come back. I'm gonna make a note in 4 or 5 weeks. Let's come back.
Yep.
And what we'll see is Trevor Lawrence is out with a concussion or a neck. He's got a bad neck already. He almost died 2 years ago from his neck. Tore his ACL.
Would you say Trevor you're rooting for that?
No, of course not. But all right, so let's any other trades, and this is to everybody. Any other trades that you see happening out there? Like there's some desperate owners right now.
Always people are ready to trade because they're excited about the year and excited to get new players. But I feel like after that week one, you get a couple guys that you like. You kind of want to feel out the team a little bit. Once the hype is over, you want to start filling out your guys, see who works, who doesn't, plug them in, drop guys, add guys.
You're a Christian. You're not panicking.
Me and Christian talked during the week about trades. We said we'd reopen negotiations after the week. We couldn't meet up on a trade.
What are you looking at? Can you give us some insight into some of
I
those
was just
moves
looking for some upgrades at the flex position, but nothing major. And then Mikey offered me some BS this morning. But
hey, I think Flacco. You can get Flacco off waivers.
No.
You actually
he looked good. He looked good.
My trade.
I did. It was a horrible. He did look good.
On week 6,
Dave,
I'll get Penix off waivers.
There you go, Dave. Any trade rumors out there for your team? I know you're looking to make a move.
I gone quiet on the trades lately. I think it's a little early. I think once projections start to level off, there's a little bit of a correction that goes on the first 3 weeks or so. I'll tell you what, who's definitely not going to trade though is Pat Connolly. So he's not going to trade.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. So, any players you're looking to move, Dave? Before I get into Pat Jr.
I mean, listen, I'd always look to, if I could improve my team, whether on the field or off the field, I'm going to try and do so. That's the role I have.
Who you not happy with right now? Who are you not happy with in that squad?
Listen, I would say I'm not happy with DJ Moore just for how things shaked out at the end of the week. But listen, he put himself in a position to succeed, and he didn't get the look at the end of the game when he needed it.
He got the look. The guy threw it 20 yards over his head.
That's what I'm saying. So, listen, if he gets that ball in his chest, he has 40 points, and we're walking away saying DJ Moore had a great week.
Yeah, I agree.
DJ Moore, because I'll tell you what, Caleb Williams looked incredible at the start.
He looked incredible in the first half. Second half, he was awful. Yeah. He was awful in the second half. Okay, so now let's put the trades to bed, and I'm sure we'll see a lot. What's that, Andy?
I would indeed panic on DJ Moore. I think he's terrible. I think the offense is terrible. Caleb Williams can't hit a 5-yard drag route. He overthrows everything.
It's true.
And, they gave up a 20-point comeback to J.J. McCarthy. I don't know.
Great quarterback. Great QB, too, by the way.
Well, Andy, I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm having trouble hearing Maddie. Just for the record.
Maddie,
it's completely unprofessional to see Maddie lean back.
I'm having trouble hearing Maddie.
Every week.
Well, it's horrible.
So
because he's got a
what
speech
did you just
impediment.
say, DJ Moore? You're talking about DJ Moore?
I got DJ Moore just yet.
I agree with that. I don't disagree with that. But let's all right. So one trade in the books this week, and I'm sure we'll see a bunch of trades next week. But I want to move to Pat Jr. certainly, but I want to talk about the waiver wire. So a lot of activity on the waiver wire, and the thing that jumped out at me, and I'm going to bring it up as we go along, and it's something I think everyone needs to start thinking about. Right, a bunch of moves, but let's look at so the worst team in the league, right? The worst team in the league. Who is it? It's your daddy, right? It's your daddy's team. So what do you think your daddy did before today? What was his one waiver move? He dropped the Eagles D and picked up the Cowboys D. That's his move, right? So what I'm getting at, and then today he dropped Cooper Kupp, who he loves, and picked up Quentin Johnson, who that's a fine move. It's not going to matter.
Boring.
But my point exactly. My point is, someone that's in that much trouble, his team stinks. He does nothing. And if we're going to have owners in this league that don't look to improve their team, I don't want them in the league.
Well, I got to say, he did pick up Quentin Johnson, who was, I think, maybe one of the top 3 highest points on the waiver wire. So he is trying to improve.
Yeah, but that was today. He didn't do anything. Anybody could have picked up Quentin Johnson and probably should have, but he got him today. My point is he didn't do anything when he needed to do something, and that's a red flag for me. Pat Jr., to David's point, did nothing. And still has Kittle in his lineup. And I'll tell you right now, if Kittle stays in his lineup, I'm literally going to suspend him. And the next action after suspension is he's out of the league. Yeah. If he keeps Kittle in his lineup, we're going to have a big problem. Any thoughts from the Dave or Andy?
I fully expect him to keep Kittle in his lineup.
That's fair. Dave, he keeps Kittle in the lineup. What do you do? What do I do as commissioner?
Listen, I think you gotta. This is where, and this might be controversial. I know you've been doing a great job as commissioner, but you got to consult the core six for a core six dismissal. Core six has to have a role in the core six dismissal. So if you have majority core six interested 100%. In removing, then you can move forward. But I think before you open up for the rest of the owners, the core six have to be consulted on that first.
100%. If you're, I think I can suspend him without any approval, but I can't throw him out of the league without majority, right?
Yep.
And I agree with that 100%.
So what does a suspension look like exactly?
He's not allowed on the podcast, right? Oh. And he can't under suspension. I think it's mandatory drug testing, and he can't drink. So I give him like a 2-hour suspension.
You might as well kill him.
Yeah. Might as well kill him. Yeah. All right. So that's anything else on the waiver wire, guys? Have you made any moves? Dave, you do anything on the waiver wire that we should talk about? Okay. Andy?
No, I like where I'm at. In the off chance I lose this week, I'm not going to lose. But if I do lose, expect Rashee Rice trade offers in your inboxes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good luck this week, Drew.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck this. Who do you play, Drew?
Me versus David.
Me and Andy.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, we're coming up with predictions. But before predictions, I want to talk. I want to throw a shout out to our sponsors. Brock's Candy Corn. Delicious little buggers. Make moments sweeter with Brock's. I can't stop eating these bastards. It's not even near Halloween, and they're already out, and I've gone through like 3 bags. They're delicious, but you have to have cold water with them, which I have next to me. Brock's Candies, everybody. Thanks for the sponsorship. You're shaking your head, Andy. You don't like Brock's?
I don't understand the cold water technique.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Matty.
With what?
Oh, my God.
What's on the board? Week 2 predictions, Matt.
Ready?
Oh, worst co-host I've ever had in my life. But the fans love him. It's
an ugly color shirt.
That's horrible. All right, so let's get into week 2. This is going to take a minute, right?
Yeah, it's going to be take what I'm going to do, though, I usually do it in order of the game, starting with myself. But since we have 2 of the members here, I'm going to go with their matchup first.
Okay, I like that. Right. I would go with their matchup last, but that's fine.
Agree.
Before the predictions, it wasn't particularly close. But I had some guys favor me early in this podcast, so we're gonna kind of go with it as we go. I like.
What do you mean favor you?
Can you just pull up your phone real quick? I'd like to have the matchup side by side as I have my points, please.
What do you want to see?
Just go.
Go ahead. He's got a lot going on.
We got TJ's wee. Actually, we're not gonna.
You can't say that. You can't say it.
I kiss my homies. I love that name.
I do. That's a good name. Yeah. So it's David versus Andy, just so the world knows.
Dive in with Andy's quarterbacks first. So we've got Bo Nix at Indy. Indy had a great week. They looked electric. Bo Nix did not look electric. He looks very bad. I know that Coach D isn't great, but I do expect the Colts to roll a little bit, put up some points. So Bo Nix will be throwing.
Who do the Colts play? They play Denver? Yeah.
I think Bo Nix will have a little bit step from 22 points. It's hard not to. I got him at going for 34 points.
All right.
He throws a touchdown. A guy
for
I really
1
like this week.
Let me ask you a question. Can I interrupt as you go through these, or will that sidetrack you?
No, that's right.
Okay, so who has more points, Bo Nix or Danny Dimes?
Danny Dimes.
Because he's sitting Danny Dimes. I said he's got to start him this week, and it's Denver. Denver's a tough matchup, and it's probably his last week. He'll be out about 6 weeks with his concussion. But Andrew said he's sitting Danny Dimes, which I think is a mistake.
I'm starting Warren, and I will not be starting 2 Indianapolis Colts versus the best defensive football.
You know what? That's a fair point from Chubbs. I won't. All right, here we go. Let's go.
Read out my team name.
Here's a guy I really love this week, Devon Achane. I think he's going to have a monstrous game.
They have to do something after that week. Yeah. Who are they playing? New England? Yeah.
I got to go for 58.5 points to Devon Achane.
Wow.
Expect a lot of call passes, a lot of yards after contact. Hampton, still a question mark. He's going against the Raiders. Raiders, Chargers.
Omari Hampton.
Omari Hampton. It's
Omari
a fun game, believe it or not. Omari Hampton, whatever it is.
Yep.
He's going for 33. He's not going to do anything special. He's going to have a better week than last week, but he'll go for 33.
Okay.
Jamar Chase put up a dud week 1 with 11 points. Jacksonville, like I said, don't sleep on Trevor Lawrence. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. I wouldn't say quite a shootout, but it's going to be a close one. I got Jamar Chase going for 58.5.
That's it. Wow.
If I could real quick,
Yeah.
I think Jamar's going to have 100 points against Jacksonville.
He really might.
It's
He
a
really
bounce
might.
back
might.
spot.
I think
After
Jamar's gonna have
after that horrible week.
That was horrible.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How much candy corn do they have in studio?
There's
a great
bowls and
question.
There's been a constant
Well,
flow
it's a
of candy
sponsor.
corn.
They sent me a whole box.
I love it.
Brock sent a whole box of candy
Can
corn.
I get a box?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do.
It's my favorite
Here we
snack.
go. Next, the new member of Andy's team, Lad McConkey.
All
Like
right.
I said, the Raiders Chargers always a good game. He's going to go for 61 points.
Wow.
Leading scorer for the week, Lad McConkey. But we'll see. We'll see how the other players in the trade work out this week. So don't go crazy just yet.
I'm not.
Tyler Warren, I love Warren.
I do too.
This year,
He didn't play him first week.
which is unbelievable. I had him.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. But listen, like you said, Warren. It's going to be a tough matchup for the Colts. I think it's going to be tough for him to get open specifically. I think a lot of the work's going to go to JT. So I'm going to go with Warren with only 22.5 points, a few catches, maybe 25, 30 yards. Nothing crazy this week. Jacoby Myers, who when first he inquired me about the first trade, Myers was the guy in the trade. I think he's going to have a good week, 41.5 from Myers. And he's
What did he have week 1? Do you know? Andy, what did he
I
have
believe
week 1?
47.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
T-Law 38. Nothing crazy.
Stop saying T Law because that Ty Law, old player.
Ty Law retired in
You talking about Trevor
1960.
Lawrence? I know, but he was T Law. His name was T Law. Well. Oh, okay.
No one.
So that we do around 15 points for defense and kickers as a whole. So
Yep.
I got Andy with 361 points.
Wow.
Boom.
What did you do week 1, Andy?
225.
225? Oh God.
It was a tough
Yeah,
one.
so
My worst week one ever, I'd
40 more
say.
points.
I don't see that, but that's fine. If you, I don't mean to interrupt you, Matty. If people could, we used to love getting Matty's written predictions, but getting to see the insight. He's on his calculator for an hour and a half. This kid. I mean, I'm looking at his notes, and it's. I mean, listen, he's one of the best
real
ever.
Quick, real quick.
Yeah.
How long does it take for him to calculate like 10 numbers?
He was studying for a while.
Okay.
Behind the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do the numbers come from, pal? It's statistics.
Dave, any thoughts on Andy's 361.9 against you?
I think it's. I mean, listen. Like if Jamar can have 150.
Yeah,
like I really think Jamar's gonna have a crazy week. So I think Andy's week is gonna. And he got two great receivers. So I think they're gonna put up big numbers. If he can get any points from his quarterbacks, then I think I'm in trouble.
Okay, that's honest.
All right. But now we're going to Dave's team. So don't get.
And I liked. So I didn't mention Dave's waiver. Nice pickup on Sampson. I like that
you.
pickup.
Yeah. Needed it. You know,
I actually wanted him, and you were ahead of me in the waiver wire.
I needed to spice up that. You know, add more competition in the running back room. That's all you need.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
that was a good
Light a
pickup.
fire under him a little bit.
But I don't think Matty thinks it's a good pickup with the points he's putting. So go ahead, Matty. Sorry.
All right, so we got Jane Daniels tonight at Green Bay. That Green Bay defense looked amazing last night, but Jane Daniels is still that.
Go ahead.
He's still that guy. I think he might even run one in.
Detroit wasn't ready for the game. Don't think that Green Bay is the Bears of the '80s. Green Bay is okay. Their defense is not that great.
Enough with the 80s.
So I think you're out of your mind if you think Jaden Daniels is only getting 48 points on a primetime game.
We'll see.
48 points is a lot of points.
Dave,
For your quarterbacks, it is, Andy.
Dave's coming out pretty hard. Let's lighten it out. Let's make this moment a little sweeter with some candy corn.
There you go.
Here we go.
Love it.
Jane Daniels gonna go for 48.
Okay.
Not gonna do anything crazy.
Yep.
Like I said, Michael Parsons, tough guy to get around, and I likes to run. Green Bay likes to play a lot of zones. Gonna be a lot of checkdowns. Another sponsor, DraftKings, is running Eckler 3+ receptions at -180. Get on there while you can. That's
Nice throw.
DraftKings,
Nice.
leading sportsbook of the Still Mass League podcast.
Thank you.
So we're going to Jonathan Taylor, who I love. I was high on him this year. Like I said, I think a lot of the work will go to JT this week. And before, I had JT at 38 points until Dave said you never erase history, which is he's going to go for 60, I've decided.
Wow.
So we're going to change.
I don't understand the 38 or 38. What did he have last week, Dave? JT, do you remember?
Probably around that. Not that
Denver's
crazy.
tough defense.
Denver's a tough defense. You're right.
Some great waiver wire ad. I think everybody had him as his first guy. That they wanted.
I think so. Yep.
It's gonna be a tough week for the Browns, though. Baltimore is a good team. They're gonna score a lot of.
Baltimore gave up 41 points last week. 41 points, and all they're gonna do Matty, and I'm glad I'm getting some insight because you don't know what you're talking about. Sampson's going to have 9 catches out of the backfield. What did he have, 6 last week?
We're talking about Dylan Sampson, not Christian McCaffrey, if you weren't aware.
Yeah. Listen. They're not going to run. First of all, he's not going to get any.
I don't like this new format. I got to be honest with you.
He's not going to get any carries, Dylan Sampson, because they're going to be down by 25 points the whole game.
Yeah, he's going to get dink and dunk.
This is why I've never won a championship.
That's fair.
That's clear.
Go ahead, keep going. Come on.
Flowers had a great week 1.
Great week 1.
They're going to get going early, like I said, 40 points for Zay Flowers.
And I will tell you, Andy and I both, I think, simultaneously said that Zay Flowers sucks on our episode.
I stand by it.
He had 70-something points.
Even if he kills me this week, I still stand by it.
Okay.
Another big waiver wire. Dave's all over the waiver.
I know. That's what I like. That's an owner that you like.
Hollywood Brown.
Great pick.
I think it's going to be a crazy week for Hollywood.
Well, Purdy's out. Purdy's out 4 to 6 weeks.
That's a different team.
He's a completely different team. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of who was I thinking of?
I couldn't tell you. I don't have no idea. Hollywood Brown's gonna go for 25.
Rock candy corn.
Dave's got 3 players in this Ravens Brown game. He's got Njoku. The guy Fannin looked great last week. I don't even think they looked to Njoku very much. He's got 16.5 points.
Fannin did look good.
Looked good.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. We got DJ Moore. Like we said, don't count him out just yet. I think they're also going to be losing to the Lions. Lions did great last week. A lot of passing. I got to go for 38.5. Look, his ceiling is around 50. I think he could have a very good week.
Okay.
I'm going 38.5. And, of course, we have the second greatest quarterback of all time, Pat Mahomes.
Mm-hmm. Who's the greatest?
The greatest of all time is Tom Brady, TB12.
Oh, okay.
Championships just like me.
So you think Mahomes is the second best quarterback in the history of football?
I think he could be.
Okay.
There's
All
no
right.
argument for it.
Go ahead.
Pat Mahomes, I think he's right around his projection mark. He's projected 46. I got him going for 45.
Okay. Who do they play?
They play the reigning champs, the Eagles.
Oh, good game.
David,
you got
Yeah, I got something. Listen, I am a little worried about Hollywood Brown. Now he's going to get keyed in on. We saw him in the Ravens when he was getting keyed in on. He was one of their number 1 receivers, and he did nothing, the whole season. So I'm a little worried about that. But I have heard some rumors that Tyreek might be heading back to Cincinnati or Kansas City. So that could spice things up. That could spice things up. So I've heard some interesting murmurings about that. A reunion tour.
Okay.
So keep an eye out.
Keep us posted on that if you're hearing anything through the wire.
I'm going to reach out to my
'Cause we'll
sources
jump on-
as well about this.
Okay. Well, so what's the final of this first matchup?
9 to, I don't know how that got 0.9. We'll say 360.
That's fine.
To 290, but I gave Dave the extra points because you said don't erase history for 60. So add 22 more points to that, so it's going to be 362 to 222, 212.
320. 3.
Oh, my
312,
gosh.
And he's going to take the key.
And what's the percentages right now, if you look at the board?
60-40, I think, something like that.
60, yeah, basically. Okay, all right. All right, good luck.
Good luck to
Next matchup. Yep. And you're both 0-1, right? You're both 0-1?
Right.
Okay, big week.
Big week.
No, I think we're good. Let's go.
Let's speed
running
through
late.
these next couple of matchups. That was
We'll
ridiculous.
speed in. We'll speed up. Well,
Well, you're on camera. I thought you guys wanted to talk about your matchup.
here we go.
I know,
We'll go with the
but,
matchup of the week. Alert, matchup of the week. Ryan versus Big Daddy.
That's
is
not
a
the
matchup of the
matchup of the week.
Sure it is. We had 2 of the best, most points last week.
But no one cares.
Talking about. Here we go. We're gonna go rapid fire, like I said.
Go ahead.
Lamar Jackson gonna regress a bit, but gonna be great. 54 points. Derrick Henry's gonna run all over this team. They're gonna be up big. I'm going 61.
Yeah.
James Cook.
He's hurt, by the
Yeah,
way.
he's banged up. I don't think he's that good. I know he had a great week last week. I'm gonna go 22.5 points. Puka put up 67 points last week. Absolutely annihilated the Houston defense.
Yeah.
I think he takes a bit step back, but he's gonna have a big week against Tennessee. 54.5 points. JSN is a guy I've never really been high on.
Who's JSN?
Jackson Smith and Jimba. I like,
The what?
I like Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Oh, Najigba. Yep.
In Heinz Stadium, can be, I don't know, that place is roaring. I don't think he's going to do that good. I think he's going to 26 points. I know he looked good week 1, but we'll see. Laporta against Chicago, he usually plays pretty well. He hasn't been great last year. I don't know how he did last week, to be honest with you, but I'm going to go with 30 points.
Is David eating on camera?
Yes. I'm going to go
Got
Devontae
some
Adams.
candy corns as well.
Oh, nice. All right. There you go.
Puka's going to have a big week. Unfortunately, Devontae Adams will not. 24 points for him. And Herbert looked amazing week 1. Look for him to fall off a bit. 34 points. I think his ceiling is around 40.
Okay.
And now we get into Big Daddy.
Oh boy, this
Here we
is.
go.
I love the way this starts.
Yep.
Andy, listen.
Just traded for Dak Prescott going against the New York Giants, who did not look good week 1. Dak Prescott's going to have 3 touchdowns, 200-plus yards, 60 points for Dak Prescott.
Can I
Go
put on
ahead.
record? I took Cowboys in my Survivor pool, and I am a Giants
That's a
fan.
good pick. That's a good pick, yeah.
I have to get my pick in, actually. Thank you for reminding me. Here we go. Jahmyr Gibbs against Chicago. DeAndre Swift can be in the other backfield. I think Gibbs is going to try to outwork him, say, this is why I got that starting spot in Detroit.
Yep.
51.5. CMC looked amazing last week. He put up the most effortless 60-something.
He really did. He didn't even have a touchdown.
He did. They're going to be up big on New Orleans. I know we still got that calf still injured. I don't think they're going to want to overplay him this week. It's going to be an easy win. He's going to go with 36.5 points.
See,
He's going to have a good first half. They're not going to rely on him. They're not going to need
yeah, but a good first half for CMC is 62 points.
It's about
I don't.
36.5.
Okay, go ahead.
Garrett Wilson always plays the Bills tough.
Yeah.
I forget what his numbers last year were. I had him on my team. He was great against
He's
the Bills.
good, yeah.
I got him going for 50 on the dot.
Nice.
Mike Evans at Houston. Tough team.
I might
I don't think you should
tinker.
play him.
I might tinker. Yeah, I might tinker.
Don't
but
tinker.
he doesn't go 2 weeks without a touchdown. That's the thing.
I know, but
He didn't have a touchdown week 1.
that might be his only catch.
Dad.
That's all. So
Dad.
Yeah.
I guarantee Mike Evans touchdown. I might even guarantee 2 touchdowns for Mike Evans this week.
Wow.
this
Wow.
is not too bad.
I'll even do a side wager with Maddie about Mike Evans' usage this
Oh.
week.
We could definitely do that.
Okay. Wow.
We won't let Vegas take any of our money. We'll go right.
Yeah. All right. So far so good, Matty. It looks like UD's having a nice week.
McBride.
The tight end. Yeah.
20.5. I don't
Yeah,
see a big-
that's fine. Tight end 27.5 is fine.
DK Metcalf, I think he should have went for Jacoby Myers. He's going to score less than him this week. 32.
Over the season, who's going to score more over the course of the season?
Jacoby Myers.
Oh, you don't know. You don't.
Penix looked great last week. He's going to go for 44.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. How's that wrap up, Matty? Talk to me.
Uncle D, 334. Ryan, 321.
Wow.
Almost 140-point downswing from Ryan.
Well, you can't do 4. If he does 436 again, it is what it is. Yeah. I love that. Yep. Okay.
Now we're going to go into probably everybody's favorite game, even though it's not the game of the week.
Go ahead.
JBSA, the reigning champ.
We're running out of time, Matty. We're running out of time.
CJ Stroud, 51. It's going to be 2 high-powered offenses, a lot of passing. Stroud's going to look good. 54 for Saquon. It's Saquon Barkley. That's all I had to say.
Mm-hmm.
Bucky Irving didn't look amazing week 1. He got some garbage time points. I'm going to go 32.5.
Oh.
I think Texans are going to be up. It's going to be a lot of passing, especially for the Buccaneers. CD, great player. Always plays good against the Giants. I think they're going to be up big. I think they're going to go for 44.5. It's going to be a lot of running from Javonte. So if you have them, start them.
Hold on one second, if I could, Dave. Giants Cowboys. Give me a score.
Oh, I think it's going to be 40-20.
Where's that
Cowboys.
game at?
That game is in
I think it's Giants Stadium, isn't it? Or no?
Dallas.
It's in Dallas. Ooh. All right.
I think 40-20.
Cowboys.
Yeah, they're going to win by 20. I think. I think that's right. Okay. Good. I think that's fair. 20-point win.
You got Marvin Harrison. You got a quiet game. He's going to go for 32. He looked good last week, but it's a long season. Bowers is a question mark. If he does play, he's going to go for 50 points. He's the best tight end in the league. You
He
cannot.
looks hobbled.
McBride's in them one time.
If he can't play,
I'm hearing he's playing. I'll just tell you what I'm hearing. I'm hearing he's playing.
he looks good. Enough reports on him.
Yeah. I'm hearing he's playing.
Picked up Jawan Johnson. Scored 41 points last week. Every bad
Oh my
team has that one
gosh.
player that is just for some reason good, and I believe this year is Jawan Johnson. If you look how he finished last year,
You know what's good? Candy corn.
Candy corn's great. Let me just tell you really quick.
Go ahead.
Andy makes some faces. How Jawan Johnson ended the season last year. He had 35, 33, 39.
Maddie, I don't want to interrupt you. I don't want to interrupt you because of your history and and how well you've done. If you go back to last year's stats one more time on this episode, I'm throwing your phone in the
How do you
water.
think we get statistics, Dave? How do you think we make projections for the next year?
Go ahead.
There you go. Let's shut him up quick. Hunter, big rookie, big week, 38.5.
Okay. This was
And JJ McCarthy who
amazing.
may again outscore both.
Who are they playing?
They are playing Atlanta in Minnesota. He may again outscore both of Andy's quarterbacks. He can go for 44 points.
I think he does. But I'll tell you what.
I'll parlay that with the Mike Evans bet.
Did anybody watch the first half of that game? The first 5 possessions?
Yep.
I was so excited because he was so bad. And then all of a sudden that was it. He went nuts. Second half. Crazy. Got a game ball too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Christian's team nobody really cares about, so I'm just gonna.
Is that who you're playing?
So either way, it's a win.
What's the score? Don't even talk about his players.
Yeah, let's just go
He
through
doesn't
scores.
Yeah, let's get going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win 340 to 301.
All right. And Christian, time to panic, right? He's going to start trading everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say Bijan will have a good week. Hunter Henry will have the worst week in the league.
He stinks. He's 11.
You talking
Go ahead,
negatives,
who else?
Matty? You talking negatives?
Can you have well? What's his face had negatives?
You can have negatives.
What quarterback had
Bryce
negatives
Young.
like half? Bryce Young. He ended up with like 20 or something. But I dropped him.
All right, we'll go quick. We got Mike versus Pat. We're just gonna go Hurts 66, Jacobs 42, Henderson big week 41.5. Neighbors dominate the Cowboys.
Who wins?
Mike gives Pat the beating like he already taken a few.
I don't
points.
think
354.5 to 318.
Who does Pat pick up now that he waited since there's no tight ends?
I just put Pitts in his lineup because I didn't know who.
Is Pitts still available? I guess he is.
on
Yeah.
his bench. So I put.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I have breaking news.
Go ahead.
I texted Pat and about fantasy, and he said, "quote I got this, bro." And that's all.
Nice. There you go. There you go.
Final score for our final game. UG,
Thank you, Andy, for that update.
UG versus Johnny, and UG gets it done.
No, Matty, no way.
He's clinging on to his father.
Well, because his daddy helps him every year. You're saying your dad goes to 1-1.
Yep, I got Burrow 54.
All right.
I got Burrow 54, Kyron 51, Sutton 44, Kyler
That's enough
43.
of
You can have
that.
some big weeks.
Oh,
You can have a big week.
okay.
We need
Dobbs
a
is
new
going to have
predictions
30,
guy.
huh? J.K. Dobbins doesn't. Okay.
Wait, hold up. Is he playing J.K. Dobbins in a 10-man league?
That's what Matty said. Matty has it down here. He's playing J.K. Dobbins.
Oh, God.
You
10-man
can't pick your
super
daddy
flex
to
league
win.
to all the,
and what
to all
about
the
Mike?
hundreds of
Who's
thousands
Mike
of viewers.
Mike beats Pat, remember?
Mike beats Pat, yeah. All right, so who are the winners next week? Andy, me,
So it's
you,
me, you,
UG.
my dad, Mike, and Andy.
Okay. Well, maybe your dad comes on if he wins a game.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I mean, and we're gonna wrap. Thanks for the predictions, Matt. I think they're great. I don't know how accurate they're gonna be. But we'll go over it next week when we get the new podcast. Or maybe I'll do it. I do it Monday night. Or what did I do? It Tuesday morning after the Monday night game. And I just want to make a note. And again, we're going to go back and we're going to have a vote on the history. But I think that's leaning towards you in the positive. I just had to make a point on owners to watch, right? So if Pat Jr. doesn't move Kittle out of the lineup, that's a red flag. UG has to start making some moves with that team. But if he goes 1-1, the heat's off him, right? I just want to make a comment, though. If we do need a substitute owner, mid-season or at the end of this year, Uncle Jay has been involved with teams. He's won championships in other leagues. He
agree.
He
Prison
studies
rules.
like crazy.
I agree.
Prison
rules.
rules. Plus, he can give us some college picks, which he never shares. He tells me he goes 12-0, and I don't know anything about it. I'm going to have him on the podcast, just not today. He doesn't want to come on today. So I just want to put that in the back of the owners' minds and the world's mind that if we do need to make a move with either your daddy, or Pat Jr., I think Uncle Jay is a fine candidate because he's going to take it seriously and he's going to make moves when he has to make moves. I don't know if Dave or Andy has anything to say about that.
I approve.
I have no qualms with Uncle Jay being involved.
Yeah, and that's only if we have to eliminate an owner, right?
Yeah, God forbid.
Yeah, we don't want to get rid of him, but if they don't add to the league, we have to do, even if it's core six. There's a new commissioner in town, and this is why the league is taking off like it is. This is why we're going to have media passes for the Super Bowl. I already Googled it, how to get it.
Now the core 5. We've lost core 6.
Oh, right. So it happens. So there is precedent.
Now you can have a majority vote with 5 guys. You couldn't before with 6.
That's true. Yeah, and there's precedent to get rid of a core member, right? Okay, so Dave, any plugs you want to make? Anything else you want to say about the week, the predictions, anything for week 2 that you want to tell anybody? Tell the world?
Yeah, I just want to reinforce my confidence in my roster. I like the guys I got. We're gonna fight till the last whistle, fight till the clock gets down to 0, and if it goes our way, then that's what the football gods want. So that's what we're gonna do. I
love it. First, if you're 0-2, you're still positive. You're still working.
That's what you got to do. Chop with the bit until someone shifts. Drew, over to you, pal.
Okay. Yeah, Andy?
As you can see, I'm coming to you live from New York City, so I just want to say...
I see that. I love it. I love it.
Real quick, I completely disagree. If I go 0-2, it will be a bloodbath. I will be sending trades to everyone. I will be dropping players on my team that I might not drop, and I'm going to try everything, but I guarantee a win this week. I love my team.
We'll see.
I love that.
We'll
see. Packers with the points tonight.
Love that. Thank you. What's the line?
3.5.
Who's playing? I don't even know who's playing.
Wait, hold up. I do not gamble on sports at all. It's just not something I do.
Absolutely not. No, I know. You're just telling the world. What? Yep. Oh, it's a good game. Okay. Maddie, anything to add before we sign off episode 4?
You heard the predictions. They're going to be right. So congrats to those who won. Congrats to those who lost.
Okay, great. And I'll just end it with another shout out to our sponsors. If you're getting people together at the house this week, right, you're having people watch football, nothing better than Thuman's Deli Meats. They roll them up, ham and cheese. You ever roll up a ham and cheese and take a bite out of it without any bread? It's probably the best. It's a family-owned and operated organization. Thuman's Deli Best.
What about those...
Thanks, guys, for joining... What?
What about those jalapeno cheddar hot dogs on the grill?
I absolutely. If I can figure out a way to because I did a commercial for Thuman's, as everybody knows. If I can figure out a way, and now your daddy's in it. Actually, he doesn't say anything. He has no lines, but he's in it. If I can get a way to pipe that into our podcast, I'm going to do that. Maybe I can attach it to my YouTube channel.
You can figure that out.
Let's
get that going.
Yeah, and let's get some subscribers out there. Let's get the episode out. Let's see if we can break our record, Maddie, with the first episode. All right. Good luck, owners. Thanks for joining. Dave, Andy, thanks for calling in. Have a great week. Love you, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks for having me.
Take care, boys. Have a great day.